Have you guys ever taken something out of the refrigerator and it either looked funny or it tasted funny? Well, I found out some of the reasons why, and some of the things that we put in the refrigerator should not be going in the refrigerator. I am very guilty of a lot of these myself, so I'm going to tell you guys some of the things that we should not be putting in our refrigerator. Thank you guys for stopping by today to Fun with Charlene. I am going to show you and tell you some of the things that we should not be putting in our refrigerator. Why do we put things in the refrigerator? Because it slows down the aging process. But some items should not be put in the refrigerator because it changes the texture, changes the flavor, changes the vitamin and nutritional value of the item. So let's go ahead and I'm going to show you and tell you some of the things that we should not be putting in our refrigerator. I want to show you guys this right here. These are some green onions. I have had these for I don't know how long now, but I was looking at them and I had them in the refrigerator. They should not have been in the refrigerator. And they were looking really like they were ready to be thrown out. I said, you know what? I'm going to put them in some water and just see what happens. And this is what happened. I wish I had taken a before and after picture, but they popped up like crazy and they smell like onions. They smell so good. I love them and I think they're pretty. And you know what? They still taste good. That's an onion. We should not put onions in the refrigerator. That's a no-no. You keep onions in a nice dark place. And guess what? You don't put potatoes in the refrigerator either. This is a red potato. These go in a nice dark spot. But the onion and the potato should not be near each other because they give off some type of gas that when they're put together, they actually cause each other to spoil very fast. I found that out the hard way. I put them separate in containers, but I put them in the same spot, and I'm like, what happened? So they don't go in the refrigerator, and onion and potatoes do not go near each other. Bananas. I have put bananas in the refrigerator before. I don't know why. They were, first of all, they turned black. Then inside was just a big mush. So bananas don't go in the refrigerator. Guess what else does not go in the refrigerator, people? Bread. They said when you buy bread, you should eat it in the first day or two and then freeze it. Because if you let it sit out, first of all, it may mold and it changes the texture and the flavor of the bread, and it just, you know, it's really not any good after. If it's not fresh, just put it in the freezer, and that way next time you open it and want to use it, try and use it all up, because apparently bread's not supposed to be put in the refrigerator. Another thing that's not supposed to be put in the refrigerator are citrus fruits, oranges, lime, lemon, grapefruit. Any type of citrus fruit should not be in the refrigerator. It changes the nutritional value as well as the more so the nutritional value. It just zaps all the nutrients and vitamins out of the fruit from the skin. Another thing I found out recently, cucumbers. Who would have known? I didn't. Cucumbers, zucchini, all that stuff. Cucumbers, zucchini, and let's see, I wrote it down here. Squash should not be stored in the refrigerator. Again, because of the skin on it, it causes a reaction that deteriorates the item so bad that it's not even, it won't last long. The refrigerator is supposed to help items to stay longer, last longer, but some items it just causes them to deteriorate really quick. Garlic cloves. You know, and it's so weird. I never did put my garlic cloves in the refrigerator. I kept them out, but you should. You should keep them out. Do not put those in the refrigerator. And I want you guys in the comments, you let me know how many of these items you guys have put in the refrigerator. I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. And even with apples, if you put apples in the refrigerator, you can do it, but you can't leave them in there for a long time because it does change the texture. It's like your skin. It's like it changes the texture of the outside of the apple, and on the inside it makes it kind of mushy. I have noticed that. Honey. Hey, honey. You should not be putting honey in the refrigerator. It is not going to spoil, but it will get so hard that you might as well throw it away because you won't be able to use it. So I did learn that. Honey stays out so it can stay nice and ready to pour into your tea or into whatever it is you're making. And another thing that stays out, peanut butter. Have you ever had peanut butter in the refrigerator? You go to get it and it's so hard it tears the bread up or whatever you're trying to spread it on. Keep your peanut butter out. Peaches, it says, they take longer to ripen if you put them in the refrigerator. And it changes the flavor and the texture. So you'll think, oh, they're good because they haven't ripened. Well, that's why. It takes them a long time to ripen. And by the time you do decide to eat them out of the refrigerator, they don't even taste like a peach anymore. And when you do buy bananas, going back to bananas, buy them a little underripe so that when they sit out, they can ripen as they sit out. I do know that part. Tabasco sauce. All of these type of sauces that have peppers and stuff, which you should not put in the refrigerator, the peppers, because they have enough heat or whatever it is that keeps them spicy and hot, where these will not spoil if you leave them out. And plus, it keeps the flavor, keeps them very flavorful. I've been using my hot sauce a lot now that it's so weird. Now that it's out, I've been putting this shit on everything. No, seriously, I have been putting this hot sauce on everything. I made me some eggs the other day, put some hot sauce on it. What else? I made popcorn and put hot sauce on it. Yeah, I'm weird. Tomatoes should not be put in the refrigerator. They should not be put in the refrigerator because they get real spongy and, you know, hard to cut. They get soft. And when you buy them, try to buy the ones on the vine. You know, they got the vine. I bought some, maybe almost 2 weeks ago. And I just used them. I used the last one yesterday making a salad. And they were on the vine, and I just pull them off the vine and use them, and you know, I let them sit out, and they were good. They were still good, and they cut really well. So just when you buy tomatoes, buy them not ripe, but make sure they're firm, and that way you can keep those. But you have to use them quick because some tomatoes will spoil pretty fast. So that's one thing about, you know, it's so hard buying fresh fruit and everything, because if you don't eat it in a few days, it's gone. You know, it's no longer good. But yeah, and then it said some oils. You can keep, none of these oils should be refrigerated. Olive oil, vegetable oil, canola oil. The only oils that you can refrigerate that work well would be any type of nut oil, almond oil, peanut oil, coconut oil. Those type of oils, those go well in the refrigerator. But just vegetable, olive oil, canola oil, those do not go well to be refrigerated. I guess it changes the smell and the flavor of the oil. And if this content was useful to you guys, please leave a thumbs up or give me a super thanks. That's where you send me some money. Because I am able to receive money from the super stickers and the super thanks. So if you guys are finding anything that I am sending out to you guys as far as content, and you want to send me a super thanks, those are like little claps. When I see that little cha-ching, I was like, oh, they really liked it. So, but yeah, you guys let me know in the comments what you like, what have you put in the refrigerator that should not have been put in the refrigerator. Let me know, because I know I am not the only one who's done this. But I thank you guys so much for coming to this video. Thank you so much for being here, and you know I appreciate you all. Take care, stay blessed, and mwah. See you soon. Bye-bye.